Hey guys, welcome back to the DroneOn show. I'm Mike.
I'm Jamin.
I'm Jason.
I'm Dennis.
And I'm excited to get into this episode. I did not think I would meet you here. I've seen your content on YouTube, Oztech Drones, right?
Yep.
Like, you know what hooked me to your videos?
The XAG podcast.
Yeah, partially that.
Yeah.
But your accent, it's like, oh, this dude is clear and I can understand him.
Yeah, that's good. Well, I guess we work with farmers, so I come from a farming background myself, so
Yeah,
I'm used to it.
You're 31 years old. Again, here we are talking to somebody else in the industry that is. We're all in that age group.
Yeah, we haven't
How
talked to
old are
anybody
you?
that's over 40.
I'm 34.
Well, we won't go asking ages. We'll just say we're in the 30 range.
Yeah, in the range. I'm good.
Are you over it? I forget. 42.
You no.
No, I.
42.
Yes, I am.
You look like
42.
you're 32.
Yeah, right. I look like I'm
Plus
32.
Yeah.
And
Give or take 10 years.
More gives and takes.
No, I'm just glad that I'm the wise guy amongst.
I guess every
the kids.
business needs a wise guy.
Yeah, right. I bring the wisdom to the industry.
Yeah, we all have them. Yeah. Okay, let's get back to the podcast.
No, I like it.
Okay.
So, what do you do in Australia with spray drones?
So we spray, obviously. We are a dealer for XAG, one of the main dealers for XAG in Australia.
Okay.
One of the main spray drone dealers in Australia, I guess. Yeah, specialise in XAG. Obviously, we've been with a few different brands over the years, but yeah.
How long have spray drones been in Australia?
We started in 2018, probably 2017, the first spray drone, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm talking pretty dodgy sort of drones.
Okay.
Yeah.
What drones did you start off with?
We started with an MG-1, so the old faithful DJI MG-1, 10 litre. I'm trying to convert this to gallons. You'll have to, if you ask me in any imperial or gallons, or I'm going to have to try and convert this in my head.
dude.
We do this all the time because everything is in liters.
Yeah.
Like all the drones
That's how
are in
it should
liters.
be. That's normal.
Yeah, I think I'm on board with that.
Yeah.
It's like
It's like the rest of the world is liters.
Yeah.
But the U.S. is
There's
like, nope.
one country that's lacking in everything.
Yeah, but we're Americans. We think we should be gallons.
We are
and-
the right way.
Yeah, and pounds. And last night, Steve took me out to dinner, and he was saying, "Oh, which steak do you want?" And I said, "Oh, I'll just have that one. It's $18." He's like, "No, that's 18 OZ." I thought that was the dollar value. No, that's 18 ounces. So I'm still learning all these things.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you started with a DJI. How long were you with DJI?
Probably a year.
1 year.
to 8 months, maybe. Yeah.
Why did you not stick around?
So for us, when we first started, we'll talk more of this about in our actual. I've got to do a speech here as well, a presentation. So for us, when we first started, it was only us and another operator in the whole of Australia, really, that were spraying. So back then, I bought a DJI drone that was imported from China, and back then there was no support whatsoever for DJI in Australia for ag drones.
Okay.
There was the enterprise drones, your sort of camera dealers. Well, not even enterprise, because back then there wasn't really any enterprise. It was mainly just your Phantoms and those sort of things. So the camera guy dealers, they imported the drones, these few spray drones, and when we tried to get some support or something like that, it just wasn't there because there was no one else doing it. I guess.
Yeah.
Nobody knew how to use them.
No, that's right. And
So if you would have crashed that drone,
I did multiple times. Yeah.
So how long would it take you to get parts?
So back then, we would call the people we bought it off. No reply. They didn't know what to do with it. I remember having to solder wires back to the motherboard and that sort of thing.
Oh, wow.
And the ESC would break, and we'd have to solder the wires back to the ESC and those.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, people take for granted what a drone is now. That's for sure.
Oh,
yeah,
100%. I'm guilty.
Yeah. And then it took us. I remember one time it went down, And, it took us probably 3 months to find out what was actually wrong with it.
Jeepers.
And then the problem was getting that part. And I remember I had to contact a dealer in New Zealand, and we got a part from them. And it didn't fix it, but, we tried. And, back then there was nothing around. And, we were the first one in our area, or nearly Australia, to actually use these things commercially. And we were trying to build a business, I guess. Well, I was doing other things on the side as well, and this was just more of a cool toy that we were playing with. But we had a lot of business coming in that were, wanted us to do things. And then XAG obviously came to Australia. Justin, you heard him speak before, is the CEO of XAG. He studied in Australia, so, he had a lot of contacts in Australia, and we met. They started their own dealership in Australia, and they were going to a job, this like big government job, and they said, because we contacted them and said we heard that they were in Australia, and so all right, we'll go and visit them, and having that presence in Australia is what made us go to them, I guess. And,
Okay.
And we've created a good relationship with them, and sometimes one drone's better than the other, one drone's better than the other, But for us, the relationship and our support with them is far superior than what a drone can do, or something, those sort of things.
Yep. So, as far as you did that first year with DJI and then XAG, you haven't really given DJI another shot after that?
Not really.
Okay.
No.
So you're kind of like me. I went the opposite.
That's right. Yeah. So you started with... See, that's the problem. See, XAG came pretty hard and fast into Australia at the start, and they started with a P20 and a P30, and those things just were falling out of the sky like no tomorrow. Like, they were just, falling all over the place, and that ruined the name for XAG across, for so many users, and it gave XAG such a bad name in Australia because of that. So a lot of people then switched to, it's like me when I first started with DJI. I had a bad experience, so now I've just stuck with one brand.
Yeah.
So because Australia had such a big presence with XAG at the start, a lot of people started with them, and then they had such a bad experience, so now they're with DJI.
I see.
It's like opposite.
Sense.
Yeah.
It's kind of what happened with us. But
Yep.
Yeah.
So
And we've tried a few different models throughout the years as well. I forget there was one Swiss company.
they build spray drones?
Yeah.
Swiss
This was back in like 2020, 2019 maybe, back in the early days. Like a Swiss company built them, and we tried them, and it was like triple the price and 1/3 of what was in the drone. The tech.
So did you guys have airplanes and helicopters over there spraying?
Yeah. So, like, for what we sort of do, I'll get back to what we do, I guess, first. And, like, our main business now is we sell drones. So we have quite a large, network of, warehouse sub-dealers and those sort of things. And then we also have a few contracting teams as well. So we have 3 crews that are full-time spraying every day. But in our area, we just focus in our crews that are in our area. We don't go anywhere than 15 minutes away from our workshop. So,
Wow.
Because there's so much work, and we just give that to our customers if there's any works around, around their area.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So what are you guys mostly spraying? Is it like crops, or is it
in our area?
Pasture land?
Sugarcane. Yeah.
Sugarcane.
Yeah, sugarcane, sweet potatoes. Yeah, multiple different things.
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like we're set up in the wrong location. If it's not
that's the part of the thing. Like, we'll get someone
Is
that
it always hot over there?
it's not this cold.
So Lannon's gonna really start campaigning to move the whole company.
I've already
he
stolen
has
your
been-
media.
yeah,
he's already
it's
coming to work for me.
It's an issue. Every time we go to a different country, they're always offering to, give him housing, and he'll go work for you for free. Trust
He
me.
said he wanted a girlfriend, so I reckon we can hook one up. Yeah.
Actually, he's got a girlfriend now.
Got one.
Oh, he'll go for a
we
new
better
one.
cut that bit out. I thought he said he didn't have a girlfriend.
No, he didn't have one for a long time. Landon, do you need me, the editors, to cut that out? Does the girlfriend listen to the podcast?
Oh, man. We are in trouble. Oh, man. No, if his girlfriend is listening, I thought he told me that. I must have heard wrong. Okay. Yeah.
No, he loves Australia though. Doggone it! I don't think there's a time that we, if we're traveling, that he doesn't bring it up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you
Like I
when
said,
we're
he's
driving
like,
somewhere and we could be flying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, do you fly like airplanes?
No.
No.
I wanna get my license,
Is there
but-
general aviation in Australia?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So when we're driving out here for 12 hours, driving in a truck, I can't help myself but think how quickly I could have
Yeah.
been here if I would have just flew myself.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like- yeah.
I
anyhow.
don't blame you. Yeah.
So you start selling XAG drones. Was that part of the business strategy to start with right off the rip?
Well, it's like every operator, I guess. They all start by just contracting, and then someone says, "Oh, well, I want one." You know,
That's exactly
I
how
think
everybody
every
starts.
single business, every dealer here today has started with that story. You know,
Yeah.
no one has just started in.
Actually, Medi didn't. Medi never
No,
actually. Medi was never an actual applicator. This guy right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty impressive what
Yeah.
he's
I
built.
think you also need to have the applicator in the background as well to understand how it works.
Yeah.
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 He did understand how the drones
Yeah,
work
yeah,
because
yeah.
he did
He
use
was an
them
engineer.
on.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
But no, 99% of people
Yeah, yeah.
are like what you're
Yeah,
saying.
absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, so like the reason why we stuck with XAG as well is because in Australia how they structure their dealer network, I guess, we all work together. So it's not like some other companies, everyone's fighting each other for one to get the lowest price.
Okay.
So yeah, we've stuck with them because of that. You know, we can all work together, I guess.
So talking about XAG, the way I understood them here in the States is they kind of set it up badly, in my opinion. Now, it may have changed because originally there was like an exclusive. It's like
Yep.
basically one distributor.
Yeah, there's still that in Australia as well.
Oh, okay.
And then it's like tiers, I guess. Like you have one distributor. I don't know how much we can really talk about this, but
Oh, okay.
one distributor and
So
then
why is it
sub-dealers.
Why wouldn't we be allowed to talk about it?
who knows?
Okay.
But like you'll have one distributor, they have exclusive rights for that country, and then you'll have like a top dealer, which we are, and then you'll have like sub dealers under them.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that is a thing, because I'm thinking, here in America, we're going to have to sell hundreds of thousands, like
Yeah.
100,000 drones a year. And I just don't understand if there's only one master distributor
Yep.
or,
Well, it depends. Like in Australia, so
America's a lot bigger than Australia.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
what
yeah.
we've worked out is America sells 10 times to what Australia does. That's just how it works. So we might sell 1,000 drones a year. You sell 10,000 drones a year. If that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
So, but it's vastly because of the how many people there are in America, and also you can farm all your land in the middle of America. Where in Australia, it's desert in the middle.
In the middle. Okay.
Like I'd say, probably most of the land is around. The farmable land is around the edge of Australia.
Okay.
So the distributors are always ringing us up. Why can't you sell as many as America? Why can't you do this?
Well, it's not
Yeah.
near as big as America.
Exactly. Yeah. Hopefully they're listening.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'd say that's kind of common sense, right?
Yeah. So, why did you go DJI?
Yeah, we'll get on that.
Yeah.
Your company, how many people work for you?
Not probably, I don't know. At the moment, probably 6 or 7, but we employ other sub-dealers as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So in our actual workshop, not many. Yeah. Enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why'd we go DJI? Probably because a freaking XAG fell out of the sky.
Yeah.
Well, not just that. Like, we never were able to go out and spray a field without issues.
yeah.
No,
Like,
I could not
None.
get it to work efficiently.
And see,
I
that's
look like
I
a
was,
goofball.
Yeah.
Let's
Yep.
just say I look
Yep.
like the customer is right there, and he's like,
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
won't fly. It won't take off."
Yeah. I've been
And you
in that
couldn't
situation.
manually fly it properly.
No,
Like, it was
It
just...
had like this pistol grip thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're old. They're called the ACS2.
Okay.
Like,
yeah.
what in the world?
Yeah. I remember flying them, and your fingers are like trying to cross like this to fly.
Well, that, and it also, like, you would connect to a phone.
Yep.
That
Yep.
would connect to your controller.
Yep.
That would connect to your drone.
Yeah.
It's like, what in the heck?
See, it's always like we're trying to sell these things, obviously, as well. And,
Yeah, you probably
not
shouldn't.
now. Not now. I'm saying back in, we were trying to sell them. well, I'm not trying to sell to American market, but back then, XAG kept pushing that they're trying to automate it, so they don't want you to control manually.
Yep. Right.
They don't want you to, they want to be fully autonomous, which works well in China. It works well on your little square little plots.
Yep.
Works well on that. It's
Yep.
awesome. But when you come to most other countries, trying to sell a farmer that he's got to fly with this little tiny thing that he's, which I don't know how we actually sold them back then because, But, what you've seen some of the newer ones now, they've, come a long way.
The one they just released here, the P150 Max,
Yep.
is that the one with the new actual nice controller?
Yeah. So it has like the bigger controller.
Oh,
and
that's the one
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
like,
That's what I was
I
saying,
might
like,
jump on board.
we need to get Nathan or one of the XAG dealers here just to send you guys out one, or come to Australia and you can fly.
I
'em.
tried getting one last year,
Yeah.
but that was the P100 Pro.
Oh, no, you don't want that one.
Oh, yeah? Why?
Well, it's just the same sort of thing. You got to connect a phone to a controller. It's just, the P100 Pro is 2022. They've come, in the last few years, they've really listened to a lot of growers, a lot of farmers, and they want something that they can just pull out of the box and just turn it on and use.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
So that's why, the P150 Max is now at that stage where it's previously when we used to get them for a customer, we'd get a heap of them in our warehouse at once. It would take us weeks to get them all set up. Get them updated.
Dude,
get them,
just to get the freaking controller connected
That's
to the drone.
right, yeah.
It took me 4 days of literally trying to figure out how to do it.
That's right. Whereas now it's just turn the controller on, turn the drone on, log into your account, and it's all paired.
Why would they not do that from the get-go?
Because in China, they just use a phone. They don't even use a controller. They just use phones.
They just program it in the phone.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it goes into
See,
the
in
thing.
China, XAG is known for everyone loves just using it on their phone. That's a selling point for them. Yeah. Whereas in other countries, everyone wants a controller. Yeah. So that's a downside for them. But now with the new P150 and the P150 Max, they've brought in these controllers now to and like I said, it's just more user friendly.
Yeah.
So you can manually fly it around now.
Oh
Pretty good.
yeah, easy.
How's
Yeah.
the camera on it?
Acceptable.
Acceptable.
Look, everyone knows DJI is the best at cameras. And the camera is a lot better with the Max. Yeah,
I like that answer.
I do. That was slick.
you can actually fly around fields, mark them out, and those sort of things.
So you have
It
pretty
is
good connection?
Oh yeah, a lot better. Yeah, previously disconnection issues, but the drone would just we sell a lot of our customers are customers that come from DJI, and I'm sure you would have customers that come from XAG.
Yeah.
Over. So we get customers that come from DJI, and they're expecting to fly the thing manually, and then once they realise, XAG is quite advanced more in their autonomous sort of how they work, they get used to it, and it's just they're much more advanced than we find in their autonomous sort of factor,
They are
I guess.
fast.
Yeah,
Far
yeah.
as making turns and
Oh, yeah,
spinning.
yeah.
Their hardware is insanely good.
Other
looks
than
like.
other than their pumps, I used to think that the pumps are good. Well,
They've got new ones now.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
I should,
Their peristaltic pumps were good, but you'd have to replace the pipes. And,
What do they have now?
soft impeller pumps.
Oh, okay, so impeller pumps.
Well,
Okay.
so for instance, we have one of our operations, the first sample one that came into Australia a year ago now. I think I looked the other day and it's done 20,000 acres, not hectares. It's worked out to be 20,000 acres. And we have not touched the pumps at all. It's
Wow.
not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's good.
I wouldn't even know what they look like. Yeah.
So
Go ahead.
how do you guys make your boundaries on the XAGs?
They're the same as what you guys do, really. Either flying them around.
Okay.
It's got an auto marking feature, so when you get to the field, you can just turn on an auto marking feature, and then it'll just mark the field wherever
That's
you
pretty
fly.
slick.
Yeah, or you can just do it off a satellite map or on your phone, or
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
come a long way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. You guys need to, it's same as me. I see a DJI, I'm like, oh, cringe a little. You probably see an XAG and just go, oh, I remember those bad times. Yeah. So that's why, I should probably try a T100, but but
No need to. If
well,
you have something that works, right?
yeah, we have. I know how to use the Max, or So,
Yeah.
the same as you guys. Yeah.
How many acres have you sprayed? Do you know?
I don't spray too much myself anymore, but a lot. I don't know.
Yeah.
We probably spray, I think I worked out the other day, probably 50,000 acres a year, just out. And we don't have many. We don't really go looking for new work or anything anymore.
50,000
That's pretty
acres a year.
impressive.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
impressive.
So, but we don't. We actually turn away jobs every week because
Wow.
we're trying to focus more on customer support and building that relationship because that's the main thing, I think.
So
Yeah.
are you selling drones mostly to farmers or entrepreneurs that want to have a spray drone business?
So I was actually talking to a guy here before about this. So when we first started, it was probably 80% contractors, or what do you call them? Custom applicators.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. And then probably 20% farmers, but now it's opposite. 80% farmers.
I predicted this. Me and Jay predicted this. Yep.
Yeah, it's completely opposite.
Yep.
So, which is good because I'd much rather deal with a farmer.
Okay.
They're doing the same thing every day. Yeah. Whereas custom applicators, they're doing something different every day.
Yeah, it's
They're
easier
learning
for the
new
farmer
things.
to go spray his own acres every couple months or whatever.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, that's the cycle, right? We need to get people that are entrepreneurs go out there and start spraying, and then those farmers start seeing that, and
Yep.
they're like, okay.
Well, most of our customers come to it because someone has come to their property,
And sprayed.
sprayed, they've had a good result, and they want one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
So let's say the guys that started a custom app or a contractor, are they still around, or did they die?
Well, in the earlier days, because there was so many problems, in the earlier days, it was hard to make any money because the reliability issues, you weren't getting many hectares or acres done in a day. It was hard for many people to stay afloat, because especially when a crash, back then too, if a crash happened, it normally was quite expensive, whereas nowadays it's a lot cheaper. But, a lot of those guys sort of faded out and you never hear from them again. But we're finding now the custom applicators that do start, they're buying 2 or 3 more drones every year from us and growing their business even more.
Nice.
Yeah. So, because they're at a stage now where they can make some serious money. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So do you guys have like thermal drones over there to do deer recovery stuff? Because that's something we do.
We do. We don't. Well, there's no laws. You can just go out and find a. Well, we don't. Well, we have deer, but I don't know. Not as many as probably you guys have.
What kind of deer do you have?
No idea.
5 species of deer?
you would know. Yeah. I don't really hunt deer. No.
Yeah. Not a
Lots
hunter.
of kangaroos. Yeah. They're pests, really.
Yeah?
Do you hunt them and eat them yourself?
I don't eat them. They're shocking meat. I don't like it. It's just like a really distinct flavour.
So
the
people
meat.
do eat them?
Yeah, they eat them.
They eat kangaroo. Huh?
There's like proper deer.
Is it
not
kind of
deer-
like a dog or like a...
It's more of like a deer.
Like a
The
deer?
meat is like a very lean meat.
Okay, yep.
Yeah. But like so like a lot there'll be roo hunters, like roo shooters they call them. They'll have like contracts by the government to go out and shoot a few hundred roos, and then they just use them for like dog meat and those sort of things.
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And you can go out and shoot them anytime you want?
Yeah. There's no like.
There's no season on them?
No.
It's kind of like groundhog
As long as
here.
you have that license to shoot that many. That's if you're like. There's like feral pigs and there are heaps of feral pigs. Like
I say we come try it.
So we could come
Lock
over
it
there,
in.
just get a license, and then you could go out and hunt them.
We're
on
probably
our
gonna
own
have
property, we can do whatever we want.
You did say your family has a couple million acres. That's insane.
So he acted like having 1 million acres is normal
Yeah.
in Australia.
Well, a lot of the big stations,
He's
like
in
the
a couple
cattle,
million acres.
yeah, like the cattle stations are like, they're massive. Yeah,
That's insane.
massive.
How do you keep track of
That's
it all?
where the airplanes are
Yeah, so
very
they, like-
common.
Yeah.
Flying into stations instead
Yeah.
of driving for hours across
my
the.
God.
Like they all have like their own helicopters, and they use them to muster the cattle,
Yeah.
and that's
I
normal.
watched a show called something about like gators, crocodiles.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty interesting.
Is it real?
It's like any TV show.
It's interesting.
Well,
I don't know if it's real,
I
but it's
think of
interesting.
America as what's that oil?
Croc country. That's what it's
What's
called.
that oil TV show?
Landman.
Landman. Yeah. That's what I thought. Flying in, I'm like, this is like Landman.
I've not seen it.
I've just watched previews. I heard it's pretty good.
Texas,
Very popular in
Landman's very,
Australia.
very popular currently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, back to spray drones. What type of regulations are there? in Australia?
So in Australia, you need a pilot's license, a remote pilot's license. So that takes a week. 3 days of theory, 2 days of practical. Then you
Theory?
need theory, so just on a computer.
Oh, okay.
In a
Studying,
classroom.
studying.
Study. Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
No,
Translation.
It's all
Theory. And then that's your remote pilot's license. You can fly up to 7 kilos with that, or 25 kilos, depends on which license you get. And then anything over 25 kilos, CASA, which is like our FAA, they need to come out and watch you fly that weight category. So like they just get you to do some figure eights and, make sure you can fly it. So but it's annoying because every single drone over 25 kilos, if say the T100 is, well, we'll talk about that soon. But, if it's 149 kilos, you pass on that. If it's 148 kilos, well, that's a whole nother license. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So it's not a category.
No.
From this category to
Anything between 25 and 150 kilos is a specific. So every time a new drone comes out, we have to get a new license.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's quite difficult.
And that license is like just the practical of flying it, or is it?
Yeah, they just come out and have to watch you fly it again. Which,
See, that kind of sounds like common sense. Like, could be common sense.
but the problem
not
is,
every
like,
different
well,
drone is licensed.
with your T100 or say if you get like a T60 and a T100, the app is pretty much the same.
100%.
How it flies.
Yep.
It flies nearly the same.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know how it works.
Yep.
Normally, we're training the instructor anyway, because we're normally the first ones with it in the country, so we're training the instructor. So it doesn't make much sense, but that's just how it is. Yeah.
Huh.
So
So how long does it? Okay, say I'm a farmer in Australia. How long is it going to take me to go from not having anything to be able to legally fly my drone?
So this is a good term, legally. So
Yeah, everybody has to push the line.
in Australia, I'd say probably, customers that are legally flying would be 5%.
Oh,
Wow.
that's about right here.
Yeah.
People
Because you
try to
sell
say
it-
that they're following the
Yeah.
rules, but yeah, don't bullshit
You
me.
sell it to a farmer, you tell them this is what you need. They don't need a license to buy the thing.
Yep.
We give them a list of what they need. They never go and get their license. They're flying it on their own property. I don't know if it's the same here, but that's normally. But legally, if you're meant to go through the hoops, you got to get your REPL, which is remote pilot license. That takes a week. Then the one that takes the longest is your remote operator certificate. So that's just all your procedures. I think you call it is it 107 or
44807 exemption, maybe?
something like that.
There's a lot of it starts out with 107.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
it goes
That's a
to the
license.
4807,
Yeah.
and then it goes to the 137.
So
yeah.
you can get it written up in a day, but it might take 2 or 3 months to actually get processed.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So it is kind of long, kind of like hours.
Yeah, like if you were to legally do it, I'd say 3 months.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
So about the same, although.
And then you need your applicator's license to spray pesticides
Yeah.
and herbicides out of the
Yep.
air. Yeah, which
So
So it's
it-
similar
you
to
can-
here.
Yep, similar to here.
Whereas in like countries like New Zealand, sometimes it can take 6 months to a year. Like, yeah.
Oh no, that's here right now.
Is it?
Like,
Yeah.
technically, but
Yep.
we've come up with a
Certain
program.
solutions.
We've come up with a program that allows people to fly within 10 days. But
Yep. Yep.
talking with lawyers.
10 days,
and-
that's pretty good.
We gotta. we had to get her dialed in though.
A few boundaries being pushed.
Well,
Yeah.
there's not been a gate put there, so.
Yeah. So
Right? Like, think about this. And I say this, I don't know if you feel this way in Australia, but right now, regulations is hindering our innovation.
So this is
Like,
what I was saying about what I'll talk about later. So the T100, for instance, it's being hindered by regulation. In Australia, legally, they're only allowed to fill the T100 up in, I think it's 72 litres, which is, what's that in gallons?
so
I don't know.
that's
19,
almost
18 gallons, 19 gallons?
No, yeah,
like
yeah,
14 gallons.
Let's go with that. Between 15 and 18 gallons.
Yeah. So because they have to stay under the 149 kilos. So everything in Australia has to stay under 149 kilo. So the T100 had to come out with a whole new spec sheet just for Australia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, they weren't allowed to fly it. Yeah. So, like, you'll see some of the drones around here, like, some of them are quite big, but, we've had a few of them approach us and say, oh, well, do you want to be a dealer for this drone or this drone? Well, we can't fly any of these in Australia, so there's no point. That's why, we find that the Max, the XAG P150 Max is a good point at the moment as well because it's that 80 litre, which is, I don't know how many gallons,
I think that's
22
like,
gallons.
20.
yeah,
Around
22
20.
gallons.
Yeah, 22 gallons.
Yep.
And that's only 140 kilos, so it stays under that bracket.
Oh, yeah.
And you can pick it up with one person quite easily.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like how short it is.
It is nice and short.
Yeah.
Like, it's,
We have to
that's
get
a
you
nice
one.
drone.
Huh.
I'll organise it.
What type of charging solution do you use over there? Like,
So I'm actually going to talk about this a bit in my presentation as well, but we've been trialling some new things, and one of the new things we've been trialling is a battery bank. So it's
I was literally talking to another guy over here because we have something currently in the States that we got in from China that nobody else has.
What brand is it? You probably say it off camera.
It's a charger that plugs into a battery.
Yep.
And it'll supercharge them like
yeah.
crazy.
So we've been using them for probably a year now. So we have I think it's a 22 kilowatt system. So what it is in China they're very popular. Like it's everywhere. So what it is it's like it's the same company that builds the Tesla cells as well. So it's just a power bank. Mm-hmm. It's probably, I don't know, the size of half this table, I'd say.
Okay.
And that will last our guys out on the field. Probably, it's not for big operations, probably about 6 hours.
So what if you have just 2 or 3 of those?
Well, that's the thing, you can stack them. So
Is this the same thing that German company approached us about? There's a company out of Germany
Maybe.
that was 100% convinced.
There's a few guys here with them. I know there's one guy here with them. We've sold a few so the distributor that we get our drones through, they've sold a few to the US now as well. So
I'm interested.
there's
Yeah,
a
we need
few
to get some.
companies here with them already. I know there's one here already. So what it is it's a power bank. It lasts us about 6 hours per bank. So you might not think, it's not very long. So we get about 1,200 litres, which I don't know what that is in gallons.
It's fine. Keep going.
Anyway, but the benefit of it is it charges so much quicker. Like,
Oh, yeah. DC
so
to
much,
DC,
DC
right?
to DC
Yeah.
is so much quicker. So
Yeah.
we're only using 2 sets of batteries, and we can just
way.
the battery
because
is
it's
charged.
direct current.
Yeah.
So it's like hooking 2 batteries up.
Yeah.
It's just
is so much quicker. So like we trialed a few, like they send us a few to trial,
you
and
don't
now
have enough going on, Jay. You just figure this one out.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
and like we tried a few, and now our guys, like when we send them out in a truck with a generator, they're like, "Oh, can I take the battery? Can I take?"
Oh, absolutely, because it's quiet.
It's quiet, yeah.
It
And we
charges
like they
fast.
come with inverters too, so you can plug your pump into it if you got an electric pump, and like it's not going to last all day. But what we do,
Well, you just stack them.
you can either
Oh,
stack
what
them.
what about like a little trickle generator?
So what we do is we have like a 6 kilowatt charger for the battery. So when it gets to like 20%, the battery gets to 20%, we'll just flick on like a smaller generator, like a 6 kilowatt generator. Then that will just balance it, and then they can just still fly for the rest of the day with a smaller generator and that fast charging still. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
If that
Dude,
makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
so,
gotta get
so
that.
I was looking at it, but I just didn't understand it.
The issue as well is with the bigger drones that are coming out now, whether it will,
Keep up with
you
it.
might need bigger ones. Like, yeah.
What's the yeah? We'll have to figure that out.
because I tried figuring this out, and I thought if Grok didn't let me down, and he often does, I would have
Regularly.
had a battery. I needed a battery size of the Tesla Cybertruck
Yep.
to charge that battery 50 times.
Yep.
Would that be right, you think?
I don't know if I'd charge it 50 times.
I did the kilowatt.
Oh,
That's-
yeah.
That's a big battery.
So
The Tesla truck.
Yeah, I know.
A lot of
but that's
the-
what we figured out, like with the watt hours and how many kilowatts.
even like XAG Australia now, they've got in a few of those Ford, I don't know what you call them here, we call them Rangers, those Ford pickup trucks you call them.
Yeah.
Ford
And-
Lightning.
No, they're the smaller version.
Yeah, it's like a Ranger.
Ranger, yeah. So they've got a few of them in now that are hybrid, so they're electric, and you can plug the e-charger, which is those DC chargers, into it. It will drain the charge from that
From the truck.
truck, and then when it gets down, it will just start the motor in the truck, and then you can fly all day with just running off your truck.
Yeah, but we were just talking about it. Another guy that walked up, the Ford Lightning here in the States offers that. But I wonder if they overrode it with software, because I was going to buy a Cybertruck to do the same thing. But the problem is that software only allows me to output a certain amount of power from the Tesla Cybertruck. So
Yep.
I don't know if
Yep.
the Ford Lightning is going to do the same
Yep.
thing.
Yep.
It will allow you to draw power from its battery,
Yep.
but will it allow it to take as much as the 15,000 watt charger will need?
Well, I don't. I'm sure you've been to China before, but they use a lot of those electric vehicles to
Yep.
just run their
Yep.
drones. That's a lot of them do that now.
Maybe we should just import one of the trucks from China.
It would be good. Just not register it, keep it on farm.
I like this guy. Yeah. No. So that's cool. So,
Yeah, so we've been watching you guys from, like I said before, like it's crazy what reach your channel has across the world.
It
like
is
it's-
wild.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
wild.
it's honestly crazy. Yeah,
crazy to think that farm boys
Yeah.
are sitting in the
Yeah,
middle
yeah.
of Kansas
yeah,
because of social media.
yeah, exactly. Anyway,
So you're using mostly those battery packs, huh?
mixture, half. Yeah, purely because they're expensive as well.
Okay, how much?
So-
Yeah, what's the price?
Maybe like 15,000 Australian, so that's probably
Calculator.
10,000, 9,000 US.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's expensive.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
'Cause you can get two
Very
DJI,
expensive.
two
Exactly.
DJI generators.
Petrol generators are way cheaper. You could pick up. Yeah.
But it's the convenience thing. Like
Oh,
it's
man.
just like
Exactly.
it's like this battery pack right here.
Yeah, that's right.
Like people don't understand how convenient that is when
Yeah.
you're doing deer recoveries
Oh.
until you have it, and then
Yep.
you're like,
Yep.
okay, I don't want to do
Will
without.
not use anything else.
Yeah. So but for us as well, a few of our customers that have bought them are using them for mine sites and government sites that don't allow petrol or they're trying to
yeah.
be green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we could sell them to Iceland. They'd be all over
Oh,
that.
they would be all over it.
Yeah.
They don't even care what it costs.
Well, yeah, they would. Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
that
They could
So
charge
they're
up
trying to
free,
be
basically.
green, but then we plug them into a generator at the end.
No,
or, yeah.
up there they don't though. Up there it is legit green.
Solar. Or-
No, it's hydro.
Oh.
It's all hydro powered.
Yeah, so normally we just, at the end of the
Geothermal,
day,
yeah.
they'll just plug it into the workshop or they'll just keep the generator charging it or something like on the way back to the shop.
That
or,
is
yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
I am totally interested. I'm going to get my hands on some of
There's
those
one,
and try to
I'm
test
trying to
them.
think who it is here that has one already. I think they're at this show somewhere. Yanni?
Oh, yeah, Yanni.
You know Yanni?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vortex
Yeah,
Advantage,
yeah, he's got one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I went down this rabbit hole, and yeah, I'm going to share it on here. Yeah, I think we're allowed to have it. DJ might not like that we have it, but when we got that charger system that's not supposed to be here.
Is it like an e-charger?
Yeah,
Like-
yeah, yeah.
DC. Yeah.
I went down this rabbit hole, so I was going to get a special plug made for the
Yep.
Tesla, and then, I went all down through here and figured out that Tesla's not going to allow me to draw that much power. Then I went down that route where I was like, wait, I'll just buy a big battery pack.
Yep.
So they actually build these things as big as this table
Yep.
in China. But then I was just like, will somebody actually pay that much money for a battery pack? And it's going to weigh a lot
Yep.
if it's about the size of this
Yeah.
table. But
Yes.
you're just using a smaller
Well, I think it's like 200 kilos. So what's the
200 kilos. So that's
no.
almost 300.
What is that in pounds?
Over.
400. 400
Yeah.
pounds.
So it's heavier than a petrol generator, but it's lighter than a diesel generator.
Okay.
Yeah. But normally we have like a smaller diesel generator that supports it.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Because our guys, well, you know what it's like. You might go out to a job that's 6 hours, drags out to 12 hours, you know? Yeah. You don't want them going out there and having to come back to charge their battery. Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
how you said that. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's a 6-hour job.
Yeah.
It ends up being 12
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah, that's right.
Some people are better at estimating jobs than others.
Yeah. And my guys don't like me sometimes when I go out there and quote a job and I say, oh, that should only take you 3 hours. And then they get up me when, you think that job takes you 3 hours?
Show me.
Yeah.
Show me. Yeah. So what is your role at the company if you're not?
Well, I'm the founder, I guess, so I just run it. Yeah.
Nice.
I don't do too much of the spraying, I guess. It's more doing this sort of stuff now, business development, trying to figure out, how we can go further. And, it's pretty cool to see what you guys have done and a lot of the other guys here. Like, America has just advanced so quickly in such a short time. For Australia, we've been there, but you guys have just gone.
Why do you think that is? Money, or like what made
Money
it
and
go
the
faster
volume
here?
of the sales, I guess. With the volume of the sales, you can increase the money. Yeah. I don't know. And I guess with your So, like, for instance, your corn. We don't have any corn in Australia. We have sweet corn, but we don't. Like, your cornfields are mainly for your fuel or for your cattle feed and those sort of things, whereas we don't do any of that in Australia. So you have, like, a short period that you have to spray very quickly. Whereas us, it's just the same stuff all year round.
Huh.
Yeah.
So when did you first see new ag content?
When I seen that P100 crash.
Wow. So that was still Drone Deer Recovery Channel.
Yeah, it
That
was.
was a long time
Yeah,
ago.
yeah.
Yeah. So I
So
put that
I
on
had
the
a
Drone
dealer send me the video. He's like, "Have you seen this yet?" And I remember I get on there. I'm like, "What is this fella talking about?" I sent it to XAG, and they're like, "We'll investigate." Yeah.
Well, they did. So
Yeah,
they left a comment on that video
Yeah.
and they said, reach out to us. We want to take care of this. And
Yeah.
I did send them the flight data, and it came back that full power was commanded to all 4 motors.
Yeah.
Full power was given.
Yeah.
But it pushed itself into the ground.
Yeah.
Do you know what that would be? What that is called?
No idea.
Okay, it's called vortex ring.
Oh, where it falls into its vortex.
Yes.
Yeah.
And up to that point, they did not have the software set that if you have full powers to all motors and you are still at a sync rate, move left or right just slightly.
Yeah.
Just left or right slightly.
Yeah.
And I've seen my drones go into vortex ring state, like before. The Matrice 30T would often do it if you had a relay on top. So it's dropping down, and all of a sudden it starts falling, and you see the little drone
really?
just move slightly left or
that's
right
cool.
to get itself out of there.
Yeah, that
But
is cool.
I would assume that XAG updated that software to not
Well,
allow it to do that.
I haven't seen, any more do that, I guess.
Yeah.
You see-
but I got crap for that video, and it's like, you flew it the wrong direction. Well, yeah, right. Like,
And if I posted a video of my DJI crashing, I'd get exact same. Like, it's, yeah.
yeah.
It's just, see, the problem is everyone is out to knock everyone down, I guess. Like, we have people, no joke, every month we have someone trying to dob us into the authorities or something like that for something that we didn't do, or, they're trying to, I guess you would probably have the same. When you get to that level of, I wouldn't call it success, but you get to that level of where you are now, you always got people that are trying to
100%.
pull you
You
down
want to
as well.
talk about the FAA? Like, I'm paying most of their salary.
Yeah, that's right.
No,
So,
but again,
yeah.
we have to do these things
Yeah.
in order
Yep.
to push the industry.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
It's-
exactly.
It's like
Yeah.
this industry right here. If
Yeah.
somebody wouldn't have said, "Okay, I'm just flying this big old spray drone around,
yeah.
getting it done,"
It's boring.
well, we wouldn't be here
Yeah,
right now.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like,
I
so-
wouldn't know who you are.
Exactly.
Like half of these other dealers here.
Yep.
I don't know who they are. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
They know who we are, but I don't know who they are. Yeah. So, and that, like what's the saying? Sometimes bad media is good media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
Yep. Do you guys do any heavy lift stuff over there?
we've
where you-
just started to with the P150 Max.
Okay.
So, like, it's come with a lifting system. And I always thought it was just going to be, just nothing, like
Yeah.
just a bit of a gimmick. But then we had a demo day probably a few weeks ago, and we had 2 locations, and they're about 1 kilometre within each other. So one was on flat ground and one was on quite hilly ground. We wanted to just demonstrate the 2. And I remember we had all of our gear down there, and then the boys are like, "Oh, well, I'll take, our cars down and we'll go and get it." I'm like, "Let's just take the drone down there and pick it up." So we were just up at the top area, and we just flew the drones down there, picked up all this gear and brought it all back. And
That's cool.
It was awesome, yeah.
So, what are the rules about that in Australia?
So we have to have a sling load rule. I think it's just another. We just have to send them some paperwork, and it goes onto our certificate.
Is it like an
Oh,
add-on?
no way. So
Yeah,
it's that easy?
yeah.
freaking
There's
awesome.
no
Do
extra.
you know there's like none here?
So you don't need anything.
Oh.
You'll
They
find
don't know
out.
what you need.
You'll find out.
They don't know what you need, but they know what you have isn't what you need.
Yeah. I know what it's like.
That's exactly how it is. Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Normally they'll build the rules for you afterwards. Yeah.
Well, we're going down that road right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you do much slinging yet, or
Oh, I love slinging.
it's good fun?
I just can't show
yeah.
people.
Yeah. Like I said,
Did you see the deer going out?
I think I've seen some stuff.
Yeah. I gotta show
Yeah.
you this sling that we did the other day.
Because you guys, you're not allowed to pick up deer, or you're not allowed to find
We
deer?
don't say if we did or not, but according to them, I don't think
You're not supposed to.
I could say all sorts of stuff, but we're on camera. And I know this. Oh my
Watch
God.
this sling load. Like,
Holy, that's awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, that's unreal.
So I did the corn drop thing. Did
Oh
you see
yeah,
that?
yeah, I did see that one. Yeah.
That one went viral.
So what, you got did some deer come on there?
Yep. So now I was like, okay, I did the corn drop. Now let me show you how I get the deer out.
Yeah, that's cool.
So yeah, that's a sling load. I like that. It sounds better than heavy lift. Sling load.
Slinging.
Well,
that's what XAG call it, the sling load. See, in China now, the sling is actually more popular than spray drones. It's just in the last year.
Yeah, they have a really good use
In the last year, it's just exploded. Like, it's crazy.
I think it's vital, like in certain areas.
Yep. So, like, even in your sort of industry where you spray for so many months a year and then, you don't do too much, I guess. Just all sit around playing video games, probably.
Not normally. We do deer recoveries.
So, like, that's the same in China, too. So, they spray from March till, I think it's August. And then for those other months, they're not doing so. So, they're, operators are trying to bring in income from other aspects. So, they're lifting solar panels. They're, carting. Yeah. I seen one the other day. They're carting concrete from a concrete truck up to a mountain and tipping it out. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, they do a lot of cool stuff over there.
Yeah, lifting people on power lines and all sorts. Have you seen that one? How there's one stuck at a power line, they lift someone up to cut it off the power line, then there's another drone lifting the drone up. Yeah, there's 3 drones.
That's wild.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Well, still my favorite comment from him all night, and it wasn't on the shows, I got to bring it up again, is when you ask him what his favorite improvement is of the latest XAG drone, and he said, well, it works. That's awesome.
That's the problem with XAG has a good name in some countries, terrible name in other countries, and sort of okay name in some countries, and that's it. That is the biggest improvements we've found with the newer models is they work. Yeah. Yes. Like the other ones work, but you'll pull your hair out with it as well. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Where do you see it going? Like in your country? Like,
so XAG has shared some things with. I definitely can't share these things on here, but there's like some things coming that we're very excited about.
Equipment. So it is equipment. Okay.
Yeah. Huh. That we think are going to make a huge difference for the world.
For the world.
Why?
I hope it doesn't take an FCC license because we're screwed here in the States.
I don't know.
Did you hear that whole thing? Did you hear that whole thing? Like the whole FCC here in the United States?
Yeah, that's
unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
So what are your plans?
Mic drop. Okay. That was good.
Wait for a new president.
I'm just trying to understand what your plans are.
No. Stay stuck with what we got for now. But
yeah, we'll figure it out.
I guess it's like what Justin was talking about before. He doesn't know what the plans are for XAG. Doesn't know what their plans are for in America. They're trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
So
we're doing the same thing.
We'll figure it out, boys.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. We'll just.
And I've seen around here, there's a lot of different drone manufacturers that
Yeah, but see, even those won't work because it's critical components from a foreign country.
Well, this is what I was. Like they say they're American made, but there's probably only a few here that are American. Well, not
the
even
one
American
that looks
made.
like an aluminum.
It's this one.
Yeah. I did see that one. That one's American made.
You can tell.
Yeah. I seen that one. I thought that was cool.
It's cool to get started.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
Like, you want to talk about being embarrassed? Like when I went to China, their drones are flying off of hydrogen power.
Oh yeah, China's just next
They
level.
got a fly cart that'll fly for an hour.
That's why I don't understand your president. Like, why go backwards? Yeah, it's just
Trump. Are you listening? Like, our Australian
I
neighbor.
like Trump, but I just don't
I like
understand.
Trump too, but there's definitely
that I just don't understand, and that quick, like, it's crazy.
It is crazy.
It's only going to hurt, one country, and that's yours. So,
wow, this is painful.
I'm just saying.
yeah, it's probably true.
that is probably true.
It's not going to hurt China too much.
Yeah, obviously the idea is to force Americans to innovate, but
Was that?
It's going to hurt American farmers.
Right.
It's going to hurt American farmers.
Yeah,
because everything's going to get twice as
I am
expensive.
I am so glad you're saying this because I say it on the podcast and on videos all the time, and they're just
Yeah.
like, no, that's just
Yeah.
Mike talking.
Well, the thing is, like, yeah.
Well,
We've
it's just
tried
because-
other brands from around the world, and China is just miles ahead.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude,
it's just
the CEO of Anduril is a
Yep.
big drone manufacturer for the military.
yeah,
He clearly, plainly said,
yeah.
we are not even close
Yeah.
to the drone technology.
It's crazy, and that's what we know that's
Yeah.
available.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, I think we were talking to some of the manufacturers like XAG, DJI. What we have now is normally 3 or 4 years of what they've already got, or like what they've already made. They're doing their R&D on,
Yep.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, what we have here now, this Max, they've already got the next one already in China that's available.
I know, dude. When
Yeah.
I was in Sky City,
Yeah.
like they started talking about the freaking model. I was like,
Yeah.
I looked at the engineers. I'm like, guys, stop asking me about this model that
Go
you're
back.
talking about.
Yeah.
Like, we don't even have this one.
Yeah,
Well, you know, now we have the T100.
Yeah, that's
But they
right.
were already asking me
Yeah.
models.
Yeah, like you have the, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, the newer one available, what your model is. And then they've already developed the new one.
I know.
And
that's
they're
what
already
I'm saying.
working
I'm
on the
talking
next
about
one.
the new
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
It's insane. But
So
the
they're
new
already-
one,
We're
Yeah.
not going to see it.
I mean, well, I can.
Is it? It's already on the. Isn't it on the?
Oh, the next one, yeah.
The
The
next one?
T100S is
Yeah, yeah.
fine. But
Yeah,
they
yeah.
were asking me about the T200.
Oh, yeah,
It's out there.
yeah. But you won't see that one, unfortunately.
Probably not.
You have a list, don't you? A list? Is it the NDA?
Oh,
yeah.
it'd be the FCC covered list.
Yeah,
Covered
yeah,
list.
whatever that list
Yeah.
is.
now they're,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they're on there. I don't know if it's bragging rights or not, but they're on there.
Yeah. So, like some of these companies that are building these American drones with those parts, are they, if they don't have a flight controller that's American, are they not allowed on that list?
Correct.
Yep.
Yep. And they left it so broad. They said critical components, and they even they put a battery as a critical component. They put an ESC.
Well, every battery is from China.
Right.
Yeah.
Every cell it comes from China. Yeah. It's going to be interesting.
I was going to say, you got any good business plans
Well,
for
see,
us?
even a lot of Tesla batteries come from China.
100%.
Tesla batteries are made from China.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That's where they make
got 'em.
things.
That's
Yeah.
where they make things.
Unless you want to pay $1 million for one battery and fly for
Yeah.
half the time.
Yeah. It's
Maybe I
pretty
shouldn't
crazy.
have had those runs before. I'm going to get a few lawyer emails shortly.
It's
no,
true,
it's
though.
true.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
true. Like,
Yeah.
it's just the way it is.
So where do you see American spray drones going? You don't know.
Getting a lot more expensive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm looking at, so a big part of my company is thermal drones. Dude, we
Yep.
sell truckloads of
Yeah.
thermal drones.
Yeah.
The
That's
next
cool.
thing that is kind of close
Yep.
is $46,000.
Is that the Sky Duo?
No,
Sky-
it's
Sky-
the, what is that, fly?
Free fly.
Free fly.
Free
Free
fly.
fly.
I think that's
Free fly.
Skydio is not-
American?
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
American. It's,
American made.
It's NDA.
Yeah,
I don't know if
I
it's
think
necessarily.
so. But it's like
Yep.
$8,900 or $44,000
Yeah.
decision.
And probably not as advanced.
Not as good.
Not as
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
So like the Autel, that's a Chinese one as
Yep.
well.
China. Yep. Yep.
So what other options?
We
No.
don't have good
we
options.
don't. We literally
Like-
don't.
I'm so glad. Australia doesn't build anything, so I'm glad they don't bring this law in. We'd be stuck with paper planes. Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
I can see it. Put a little water bottle on it.
Yeah. They strap like a little GoPro. Oh no, GoPro's Chinese as well. So we wouldn't have nothing. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Well, I appreciate you coming on.
No, thank you
sharing.
very much.
Had
That was
some
good to
good
meet you.
laughs.
Yeah.
I
Like
don't
I
have
said,
anything else.
we'll see you in Australia.
I hope we can take up that invitation.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
do
booked
it.
in.
Let's do it. So we could go there when it's winter here, right? Oh, well, that's now.
That's
Is it
now.
complete opposite?
Yeah, yeah. So it's like 35 degrees Celsius, so it's 100 degrees Fahrenheit. at the
Oh,
moment.
that's perfect.
That's where I live, yeah.
Oh, so your guys are spraying like right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. My phone doesn't stop.
Wow.
Let's go next week.
Yeah.
Lock it in.
You need any
Don't worry about
pilot? You need some pilots over there?
What do I need?
We don't know anybody
provide
that's
whatever you
DJI.
Yeah, I was gonna say we don't know anybody that is XAG.
We'll have to show you some XAG.
Yeah.
Get some XAG
If you
content.
have the P150 Max.
Yeah, yeah, we have lots of them.
How long's the flight from here?
Too long.
Yeah, 24 hours.
16.
16.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's brutal.
I was lucky I got a business upgrade this time, so first time business, it was unreal.
Wow. Is it like direct flight, or where are you flying to?
I went to Dallas.
Okay, so Dallas to...
I went from
Here to
Brisbane
Dallas.
to Dallas to Kansas,
Okay.
Kansas City.
So one stop.
Yeah.
That's-
Well, on the way back, I've got to go here, Dallas, Sydney, Brisbane.
Okay.
Oh, then Bundaberg, which is another 4 hours.
Drive?
No, well, like an hour flight, 4 hours drive.
Okay.
Fly a plane over.
Oh,
Not quite.
I could rent one once I'm there, but I'm not flying
Yeah.
it over there. That's good.
Yeah.
Thanks again for sharing. I
Nice.
think it's cool, like
Yeah.
hearing how spray drones are used in other countries. Because
Yeah.
I had the guy on here from Ukraine.
Valerie?
Yeah. I was mind blown
Yeah.
at how far Ukraine was
Oh.
with spray drones.
They were when they started similar to when we started, and they were the top dealer in the world
That is
for
insane.
spray drones.
And
Yeah.
it just got
And then it just-
decimated.
Yeah. Within a week, it was all gone. Yeah. That's crazy.
Sad.
Now Valerie's
It's
here.
sad.
He's a distributor in America.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did he pick up XAG now?
Yeah. He's got him and Nathan from Air.
Oh, they're partners?
I forget Nathan's
Yeah.
business name. Airfield or Air.
No, it's not.
He's going to shoot me when he sees this.
I just seen him walking down there.
yeah. There he is. Oh, sorry, Nathan.
I forget
Anyway,
what his name
go and
is
see
too.
Nathan from Air something. Sorry, Nathan. Yeah, Nathan is he's the main distributor in America for
Oh, yeah?
XAG
Well,
now.
There were other guys trying it, but
Yeah.
I've heard that it was just an absolute nightmare with warranty
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. It depends, see, it's like any brand. If you try and get money out of them, they're going to ask 1,000 questions. Like the same as, our trucks, I guess. I had a engine blow up. I ended up just paying for the thing, and then it was a Chev. I see you guys use Chevs here too. And, the motor blew up on it, and it cost me like $30,000 to put a new motor in it.
Jeez, Louise.
And then, they
Diesel?
didn't want a bar of it because they were all these different things. And same with like some of these dealers, well, not the dealers, but like some of these manufacturers. I know a lot of the dealers around the world will just pay for it out of their own pocket. I know we've started and then we'll deal with it later on.
We've done the same thing.
The
just to
customer
help
just wants
customers
to
out.
get in the air as quick as they
But
can.
I will say DJI does really good
Yeah.
on warranty stuff
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
provide the proper
that's
documentation.
right, exactly.
If you do not provide the proper
Yeah, yeah.
documentation, then they're not going to cover
Exactly.
it.
So like now, if someone crashes, for instance, when they do their training, we give them a sheet. This is what you need to provide when you crash. If you don't provide this thing, you're not going to get warranty.
Okay.
They want to see photos of where it happened. They want to see a log uploaded. Some farmers, they ring up, it's crashed, don't know what happened. Can you get me a new one? Well, you need to help us in why it crashed. I had one customer ring me up. The thing just fell out of the sky. I want a new one. I'm like, what happened? Can you tell? It wouldn't provide us logs at all. Like, wouldn't give us logs. Back and forth for a long time. And ends up, he flew it into his workshop, trying to land it in his actual workshop, and he clipped the side door when he was coming in. Because with XAG, I don't know what's DJI. When you upload a
FPV.
log, you can see the FPV camera.
Yep.
And a lot of people don't realize that, so they just make up stories. Which I'm sure you're aware.
Oh, yeah. We just heard that the other day.
Yeah.
When guy
We
said he
need
crashed his
some-
M4T. He
Yeah.
said it just dropped out of the sky.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
you look at the log, and it was flying.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it stops at like 30 feet in the air. So he hung up in a tree somewhere.
Oh. We see all sorts of ones. The most normal one fell out of the sky, and then you look at the logs. Oh, well, what's that power line that it's hanging on?
Are power lines covered by XAG?
No.
No, not by.
I don't think
not by
any
DJI either.
manufacturer covers it.
No, they're too small.
Yeah, that's right. So, like even the new one, the T100S, I remember seeing a thing, not to bag out the T100S, like they advertised in China when they did the release power line proof, and then the next day there was like 3 videos of them hitting power lines. So people say, it can go around obstacles, it can do all that. But we just tell people don't rely on it. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yep.
you would tell
Yep.
the same.
It should stop. It,
It should
should
stop.
avoid the obstacles, but there's times where
99%
they
will
won't.
stop. 99% of the time it'll stop, but
Yep.
can't guarantee it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a flight restriction speed in
Not
Australia?
in Australia, no. We just have the kilos, so we can fly 20 meters a second, which is what all the new XAGs do. Same
Okay.
as 200.
But you can't go faster than that legally.
No, there's no limit.
Oh.
It's just the manufacturers have it at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is good. It's fast.
You're aware we have them here.
What's yours? 13.8 meters a second or 20?
I don't know what the meters per second is, but
What's it feet per?
most guys,
Meters per-
most
it would be
guys,
20.
most
Probably
guys
feet
right
per
now
inch or something?
can't go 40 miles an hour.
I'm trying to work that out.
That's the high speed exemption right now.
so you have to get
anyone.
another
40.
exemption.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
So
really
the
are
original
backwards.
exemption is not good enough anymore. Now you got to
Really?
get a high speed exemption.
Man. And that difference, like the
You
the
love us,
standard,
you love Australia, don't you? Now.
I'm only here because Steve asked me to come. When I told my wife I was coming here, she's like, "Are you sure you want to go there? Is it safe?"
No, for real. Like,
Is that what
yeah,
you
yeah.
guys? Is that what
My-
you guys think of the U.S.?
My grandparents, I'm like, "Oh, I'm going to America next week." She's like, "No, do you have to go there? Like,
Really?
Is it safe?" I'm like, "I think it's safe."
Oh, wow.
Wow,
see?
that's crazy.
Yeah.
because that's what we think of like China.
See, China, we're built in, America, when you think of China, like Americans don't like Chinese, but when you go to China, it's just
Well,
like...
it's not that we don't like the
it's-
Chinese. It's just that's what our
You're made
government
to-
wants us to
Exactly,
think.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're made to think China's bad, but
Yeah.
I go to China nearly every few months, and it's just, I would rather be there than, I wouldn't walk the streets here probably. I'd walk the
I'm telling
streets
you,
there.
Jay, this is the truth.
Yeah,
this
that
is the truth.
insane.
They have like their surveillance system and everything like that is just like, if something, I remember one guy told me, I'm like, why is there no, homeless people or druggos or, why is there no crime here? It just seemed weird. And he's like, if someone walked up here now and stole your phone, they would have that person within 10 minutes. They would find that person and they would, well, drugs is death penalty and like there's a few other. Yeah,
Exactly. I was just telling the guys last night at dinner.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was explaining to them.
Yeah.
I went to China. I was absolutely mind blown how
Yeah.
clean it is.
Oh, it's-
the children were running around
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
street
Yeah.
in main city.
Yep.
Like nobody was worried about anybody.
No.
I,
Don't tell
you're
me
not
I won't
catching-
walk. I still want to go visit some places here. Tell me after. I want to go to that.
It's
What's
not
that?
bad in most places.
What's that
No.
big shop you have here? The Bass Shop? Is it
Oh,
the
Bass Pro Shop?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
want
Bass
to go
Pro.
there.
Yeah.
You have one in Kansas City?
Oh, I bet.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go
Yeah,
there.
there's one down the road.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'll definitely be going there.
Yeah.
It's
And
crazy.
Just don't go into like a dark alley. But no, it's,
try
it's
not
not
to.
that
But
bad
see,
here.
like me and Kevin, we walked into a dark alley in China, and there were, who knows what back there.
Yeah.
Not one time
No.
was there a fear of
You
something.
never feel like I remember walking back to hotels at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning after doing some business dinner, and the people everyone's out because everyone is awake in China at night.
Yep.
It's crazy. They're like nocturnal.
No, it's true.
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
snack shops. You have
Yeah.
snack shops
Yeah.
at 12 midnight.
Most of the
A
restaurants.
snack shop
Yeah.
is a kebab.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You
Okay.
go in and you look at what kebab you want. They cook it,
Yeah.
and then you snack at midnight.
Like most of the restaurants, a lot of them don't open till 9 p.m. Like it's normal to eat that late.
100%.
And they
That's
sleep
crazy.
in until midday. Yeah.
Yep.
They're nocturnal. It's
that
crazy.
makes sense because some of those Chinese people you talk to, they're up at like 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yep.
Just talking to one
Yeah, yeah.
yesterday.
Like most
It's like,
of the
yeah, it's 3:30
XAG
a.m.
guys
in the
are
morning. I
work
need to
at
get some
night.
sleep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But like, yeah, in Australia, we're made to think America is, has that guy got a gun? Is he? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
No,
Well,
don't
all
get
you
your-
see
take
on the
your gun
news
out.
is just,
Yeah, you don't want to watch the news and think that it's
the
real.
news in
like
America
it's
is
a
just
joke.
like we had our
I
first.
mean, I will say it's a little crazy right now in Minneapolis.
yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
smokes.
Well, we had our first like shooting in Australia in 25 years. Our first one, like massacre sort of
That's
thing. Well, not
insane.
massacre.
We have one every 25 days.
Every
25
day.
minutes.
25 minutes. Yeah,
I'm saying mass shooting.
that's mass shooting. Like
It's pathetic. It's sad.
But,
Yeah.
but how many stabbings do you have?
not. I wouldn't say as many as
Probably not
America.
mass stabbings.
We don't have mass stabbings. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. What are we talking about?
We're way off subject. We should have cut probably 20 minutes
Like,
ago.
we're not allowed like guns. Like I have a few rifles, but then we're only allowed like bolt actions, no semi-autos, no handguns. No.
So you're not allowed to have fun over there.
Oh, you can still have fun. Very good.
Thanks
Thank
so
you
much
very
for
much. Thank you.
coming on.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
I loved it.
There you go, guys.
Thank you.
That's all we got for you guys this week. Or is it a week? Oh, geez, my brain is so scattered. We've done so many already today. But thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys on the next one.